Here are 3 things you might be doing wrong with your learners or children who are not yet speaking. 1 is you're requiring your learner to speak in full sentences. For example, if you have a child or learner who's not really talking that much yet, but they are able to echo you, but their go-to to get their needs met is to engage in problem behavior, you teach them to ask for something by saying, "Can I please have my water?" That's effortful for them. What's easier, putting those 6 words together or hitting you? Hitting you. Instead, what we're going to do is just teach that learner to say water, have them say water, and then we're going to deliver it. And then we can work on fading that. But we want to make it as effortless as possible in the beginning because we want them to be doing that and not hitting us. The second thing is teaching your learner to label everything instead of ask for things. If you ask your learner, "What is this?" and they say water, who does that benefit? Not them, maybe you if you really didn't know what it was. Now let's say you want your learner to engage in the same behavior, say water, but you want them to say it because they want it. So your learner says water and they get water. Who benefited from that interaction? They did. They asked for water and they got it. Where in the previous scenario, they labeled water and maybe you said good job. When teaching our learners and children to speak, we want to do it under the condition that will benefit them, which is asking for the things that you want. Because then we're teaching our learners and our children that speaking is valuable and it gets me the things that I need. Finally, the last thing is asking your learner, "What do you want?" every time you want them to tell you what they want. A lot of times I'll work with a student for the first time who I've been told and briefed on that can ask for all the things they want. But then when I get them in my classroom, they don't ask for anything. And then I find out that you had to say to that student, "What do you want?" And they don't tell you what they want unless you ask them what they want. And so therefore they don't speak unless they're invited to speak. Or what I often see happen is a child or learner engages in problem behavior and then the mom or teacher says, "What do you want, honey?" And then the child or learner tells them what they want. But the thing that got their teacher or parent's attention was first engaging in problem behavior and then somebody said, "What do you want?" So when we're teaching our children to ask for the things they want, saying, "What do you want?" has been eliminated from that teaching sequence. And I have a lot of videos that show you how to teach that in my feed. And teaching your learner or child to speak is also going to be in my practical parenting, no fluff, just results course. And will also be a mini course in itself. So stay tuned.